not all buskers are equal when it comes to talent.
Some people live for a fortune. Some people live just for the fame.
Hi guys, welcome back to London. Today I've come to London's Trafalgar Square. You see the famous lions behind me. Come to Trafalgar Square for a busking festival, Busk in London. So let's go and check it out.
People think that the things, so cool things, define what's within. I've been there before. That life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you,
for the Busk in London festival that's happening today, they've set up busking pitches in Trafalgar Square itself, which is normally out of bounds for busking. You'll see a lot of them outside the National Gallery on this stretch of land here. That's was actually a road, so they can perform there and you'll get a lot of people levitating. Got a guy doing tricks on a bike and painting the street. But there is a perimeter that separates the street from Trafalgar Square itself, and Trafalgar Square itself has wardens that will kick them out if they overstep the boundaries.
Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only you show you love them. So any the world's wanna see the platter, and what could it be with no one to share, no one who truly cares about me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want some rings, and some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. I've got cards down here, so please come grab one and follow my music on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. It's Sammy J Music, and follow my music on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. It's Sammy J Music. Thank you. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You get all of those songs I wrote and cover songs as well. I'm going to take a little break, but I think you're going to take the
Pretty cool, huh? Right. Let's check out some of the other street performers at Busk London Festival. Busking in London, street performing here in town is big business. However, in recent years it's become more and more, I guess, managed in partnership with the Mayor of London. So I guess there's different, I mean there's obviously different types of performance. There's you know, from huge circus kind of style acts to people, these guys, they don't really do a lot, but kids love it. They love, tourists love their picture taken with the levitating men, and yeah, kids are mesmerised by them, especially Yoda just floating, and these have become more and more popular as a form of income, I guess, for the performers. But yeah, there are some really talented buskers, singers, musicians, and that side of things become more managed. So there's a website called Busk in London. If you're interested in busking in town, I'll put a link to the website below. And really what that does is, I guess it has a code of practice for the buskers. It's voluntary. I guess in the short story is it's legal to busk on the streets of London. It's the you can accept donations, but you can't sell things without a permit. So you can perform, sing, play musical instruments. People can donate money to you for it if they like what you're doing, if you're talented. To be honest with you, some of them get money even if they're not. I think people should feel sorry for them, like the cone, the guy playing the traffic cone. But yeah, the website for the talented performers, although they can't technically sell their CDs on the streets and stuff without a permit, it's a huge, I guess, platform. Lots of passers-by, and because I wander around in town quite a lot, you get to you know, I mean, buskers come and go, but you get to recognise some of the more regular ones. Even the guy with the traffic cone I keep seeing. But yeah, these obviously you won't recognise. But some of the singers, they tend to go to the same pitches over and over. And yeah, some of them are super talented, so you recognise them. And on the website, the Busk in London website, they can register their details, so their contact details, and you can contact Busk in London if you want to book one for a gig. But yeah, I guess for a lot of them as well, they are professional musicians, so busking on the streets of London is one way to get gigs. There's one girl called Sammy J who often busts outside the Pret over there or over on the South Bank, and I've seen her on Instagram and on Twitter, and basically the busking on the street, although she has got CDs, it appears to be the primary source of her getting gigs. Very talented performer, plays guitar and sings, great voice. But yeah, if you're following on, if you watch her, I'll put a link to her below, but yeah, if you watch her on Instagram, pretty much when she's not busking on the street, she's using her performances to get gigs, professional gigs, you know, corporate gigs, weddings, whatever. But I guess that goes for a lot of them as well. Yeah, people walk past, they like what they see and book them. So let's see if we can check out some of the talented acts here today. Because that is probably a great stretch for, I mean, ultimately it's a business, and that's probably a great stretch of pavement for buskers and street performers to earn money. So yeah, today we're going to get some scheduled performances. On the website there's a whole schedule of performers performing right here in Trafalgar Square, and there's the Gibson guitar bus, a tour bus by one of the, I guess, one of the world's leading guitar manufacturers. I'm guessing they're hoping a lot of buskers themselves will come to see the event. maybe they can convince them to buy a new guitar. We've also got some street food being sold here. Yeah, and a few other henna tattoos and whatever for the event. Yeah, I think this, right now I'm on one of the performance spots, or what will be one of the performance spots in a moment. Not that I'm going to perform anything. I could get a street cone, do the street cone turnout.
Okay, there's already a long line of people queuing up to get a glimpse inside the Gibson Guitars tour bus. However, no one at all seems interested in the entire van load of Gibson guitars that's been left here in front of the van. Is it 8 or 9 guitars in there? Quite fancy having a go on a Hummingbird. There's not even anyone from Gibson looking after that thing. I reckon they'll soon come running though if I start rummaging about in the back looking for a Hummingbird.
Okay, when it comes to busking, this area here in front of the church in Covent Garden is mainly where the bigger performances happen. So circus type, magic I guess, and whole mix. But yeah, the ones that need bigger space and draw bigger crowds, obviously got a crowd on the street. But if you're really interested in watching them for a longer period of time, there's a bar up there called Punch and Judy's. We've got a balcony. You can get yourself a drink, especially on nice summer's days like today. Get yourself a drink at the bar and watch street performances for hours on end. This is another popular spot. We've got the Covent Garden Apple store just there, and this really busy intersection here by the Covent Garden, the old market buildings. Yeah, this is another, I guess, coveted busking spot here in town. So slightly smaller than I guess, well, acts that require a slightly smaller footprint than by Punch and Judy's bar and in front of the church. So singers, magicians, things that require, I guess, a slightly more intimate crowd. But yeah, if you want to see street performances, Covent Garden is a great spot. This road here is James Street. I forget the name of the street. Can't see from here. Covent Garden tube station's just at the end here. The old market buildings are there. Yeah, James Street. Another spot there, another corner of Covent Garden. So, yeah, the London Transport, outside the London Transport Museum, entertaining all these diners, enjoying, I guess, it's brunch time now. So yeah, pretty much every corner of Covent Garden's covered with musical magic, some kind of circus performance at the front. So yeah, I guess Covent Garden is really the best spot to come if you want to see busking and street performances.
Let's just see if you trust me or not. Let's get your feelings. Hands up if you think that I can actually do this. Okay, hands up if you think that I can't. Okay, hands up if you just don't care. Good, all the people at the back. Okay, but Matthew, quick thing. I'm going to give you something dangerous too. I'm not really supposed to use it, but it's part of my show all over the world, so sod the rules. These people are lovely. Matthew, can you put your right hand into the air for me? Okay, just turn it towards the audience a little bit, otherwise the Germans just leave. I don't know why. Okay, so I've got for here. Oh, Matthew. could you just, before we do this bit, could you just pop those on for me? For absolutely no reason, apart from all the insurance and that. Okay, Matthew, you put your right hand in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the most dangerous thing in the show. It's for Matthew. I'm not really supposed to use it due to world events, but hey, this is anarchic street theatre. Matthew, this is for you. I juggle the machetes. You get this, okay? So, Matthew, finger on the trigger. Hand on the grip. Arm straight. Don't do anything unless I tell you to. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the final prop in the whole show to come out. We've had knives, we've had nails, we've had guns. What could it possibly be? It's a biro! Thank you, people. It's like 30 degrees or something. You're sitting at a show you didn't really want to go to, and you have just wooed a pen. You're bloody nice people. I mean, you need to get out a tiny bit more than that, but you are really nice people. Guys, we've got about 9 minutes left in the show. Matthew, you stay totally still. Everybody watch this. Everybody watch the pen and the firearm. Check this out. Matthew, finger away from the trigger now for a couple of seconds. Here we go, everyone. Hi. Here we go. Okay. Matthew, now, for a second, gently open your hand and let go for me. Just gently open your... Thanks, Matthew. I mean, it hasn't technically really... hasn't really got anything to do with the show at all, Matthew, but thank you very much for that. It's a problem out of my life forever, so that's a wonderful thing. Apparently my wife was shot last week. So I mentioned there were jokes in the show earlier. That was actually one of them. It took about 15 years to write that little bit. And it should work in all the languages, so if the person next to you looks confused, please explain why that's so funny, okay? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 9 minutes left. I juggle knives over Matthew. He stands on me in a stunt you will never see again, because only 8 people do it, and nobody else does it on the street. You want to see all the day? Just say, yeah! Yeah! You're very nice for a very warm audience. Matthew, 2 things. You're quite tall, okay? So when I explain how to step on me in a minute, please listen to the balancing stuff really carefully, okay? Otherwise you can get badly hurt. However, when I do this in the street, I also get the same 2 questions every time from everyone. One, how do they all know that the nails and stuff are real? Everyone, when it gets to that bit, gets a chance to touch the nails with his very own hands at the end of the show to give you all the money, okay? 2, how do they know that I'm not wearing some kind of protective clothing underneath my lovely suit? I'm not, Matthew. I just like wearing a suit some days and pretending I've got a real job when I'm on the train. So I'm going to get to my finale costume now, buddy. It's a little bit skimpy, you understand? It has to be for the finale. I'm not some kind of exhibitionist, okay? If you're just joining us, ladies, I'm a street performer, not a pervert, okay? Oh, the dark head one looks a bit disappointing. Bloody hell. Okay, so, ladies, they have now putting the shirt on too, and that means the body's coming out. So brace yourself, girls. Let's try to fight later for a few small... Oh, you have. Okay. Okay, morning, everyone. Some of you are like the adults are laughing. The children are now looking a bit wild. Okay. Children, it's education time. Look at Uncle's fight me for a second. Look at me! Yes, you're bloody wondering what I'm doing. Standing on this box, shouting at people at the age of 36. Well, I've got a tiny little baby whose bloody birthday it is today. In my pack, it's at my message. Whatever you do with your life, don't study drama at university. It's not a real degree, okay? 3 years of bloody master for this. Guys, give it a minute. I'm going to jump guys over the lovely fella, and then we're going to finish the show. And the people are standing up. Yeah, but that one's on the red back. Yeah, you think that I'm talking to you honestly? Yes. I'm not back here. You can leave any point to me. I'm going to be quick. It's one wrong. So just get best of it. People, you're back. That's the day. It's one of the property restaurants in London. It used to be a little taxi. Yeah, 4 back when you know the taxi is here. Now, it was £20, right, for a breakfast, and that kind of thing. So whatever it is,
You better be good at juggling. It's been quite a long-winded build-up to juggle some knives.
You have been absolutely amazing, Matthew. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be welcome to come I'm sorry, I don't get much sleep in the campaign. I'm very hot. Okay. Matthew, you stand on your head right now. Ladies and gentlemen, over one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the walk of death with a nice good hand clap. Everybody, I can see you all. You can't sleep in. It's not over. Don't make it come over there. None of you come last day. Everybody, don't touch your hands. You can't do like that. It's going to drive your testicles, okay? Everybody, just put that ball down. Very good. Oh, look, that's good.
Okay, turned out pretty good. Yeah, if you were also there as a people want audience participation, so Matthew there, who was lying on the floor, was a tourist. And yeah, he ended up with a street performer juggling knives over him in Union Jack boxer shorts with nipple tassels on. I bet he didn't think his day would end out like that. Right, let's go and see if we can see some more street performance. So here we've got a music pitch. Right below Nelson's column we've got a schedule of performers, and as I was saying, normally Trafalgar Square is strictly out of bounds for buskers.
Getting by, telling stories by the riverside. I don't need your coins, no, I just need your ear. So won't you join me while we're standing here, singing ba 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 ba. There's music on the streets of London. Ba 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 ba. There's music in my heart.
Okay, South Bank here, just underneath the London Eye. You can see House of Parliament, Big Ben in the background. Yeah, the South Bank is another great spot to come and check out street performers. Got another pitch right here, below the steps leading to the National Gallery, so I'm guessing there'll be the bigger circus acts right here. Take a seat on the steps, check that out. I think they thought I was going to do something then on the pitch. No chance.
Okay, we have a duo on violins here, really good. Sorry, I don't know who they are. I thought I'd be able to find their details on the Busking London website. I can't stop a mid-performance to ask them. I also thought I'd be able to make that sign out in post-production. It's illegible. So, yeah, if you know who they are, let everyone know in the comments below.
One thing I've learned vlogging, this TV crew, where you are, you're in the right spot. RAI, I think that's a Italian TV station. Okay, Network Rail and Transport for London have various schemes in place as well for buskers to perform on their stations and platforms. I think that requires probably more applications. I guess it's more managed than busking on the street. Okay, the opening act, if you like, of the Busking London Festival here in Trafalgar Square is STOMP. I've actually seen it a long time ago, I think when it first came to London in the theatre. I forget which one, it was so long ago. I think it's probably down on the Strand, I think. It's so important anyway, so I'm looking forward to I guess they're going to do a half-an-hour excerpt from the theatre performance, so yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. Give you a little glimpse of it, but if you want to see the full show, I definitely recommend it. I guess they're still on in one of the theatres in London. Google it. But yeah, it's a really interesting performance. Let's check it out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming down to the Busking London Festival. Put on top of the chair. There we go, let's everybody topping the chair. Okay, very nice. Very nice, very nice. We've got great news, everybody. We're going to start out the festival launch with this group of beautiful artists over here, known around the world as STOMP. Originally from Brighton here in England. They've been traveling around the world for 25 years, and they are going to start us off with a lot of banging and a lot of fun. So just as soon as the pedals are done, we can clap and cheer and welcome STOMP. Yep, very good.
you enjoyed that. Who knows how that came out. I'm using a tiny little camera without separate audio. So yeah, this will not have done them justice, I guarantee it. If you like that, I'll definitely go and check out their show in the theatre. Like I said, I've seen it, it's amazing. I forget which theatre it's in, well, it probably moves anyway, but yeah, definitely check out STOMP. I'm going to go down into Trafalgar Square and check out some more of the street performance artists. So I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into London street art. I guess the thing to take from this, there's a fundamental difference when it comes to street performance between busking and begging, and that difference is talent. If you're talented, it's busking, and there are some very talented performers here on London streets, and if you're not, it's begging. Although I guess both are, well, as the man with the street cone proves, both will get by. But I guess, yeah, the talented ones, hopefully this is a platform for them. Performing on the streets will get them, well, further ahead in their careers. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this this look at London street performance, Busking London Festival. So until next time, toodles. On nice days like today, it is easy to paint the streets in quite a nice positive light, but there is a dark side to life here. So the police have just been called. I just watched a fight unfold with a guy trying to sell t-shirts he clearly nicked out of necks, still had the tags on price labels, trying to sell them to one of the street traders there. The street trader was no, no, no. It turned into a shouting match, and it turned into a fight on the floor. So it's nuts. Yeah, so the more time you spend walking about here, the crazier things you see. But yeah, it's not all good times and fun.
Is busking begging? The short answer is no. Busking is work, it's a job, a career, or a platform for performers. Begging is begging. In reality, more importantly in the public's eyes, it's more complicated than that, as every individual has a different story, past, present and future. Buskers at one end of the spectrum are highly skilled artists who perform in the street for voluntary donations. As payment is voluntary, and at the end of the performance they have to earn your time and your money. Beggars are on the street not by choice but by circumstance, asking for help, for benevolence, for charity. However, there are blurred lines, the middle ground. Are busking beginners still learning to perform, or those with more delusion than talent merely begging? And is a homeless guy given a guitar or harmonica now a busker, not a beggar? The biggest difference between busking and begging, I guess, is the journey to the street. Are you driven there by relentless struggle, or the drive required for relentless practice, rehearsal and performance? Beggars want and need pity, benevolence, cash. Buskers want to perform, to stop you in the street, entertain you enough to put a smile on your face and earn your support.
Funny thing is, whatever you do for a living, he earns more money an hour playing a street cone. And playing it badly.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
This guy's quite funny here, performing. Some of these guys are super talented. Some of them, the guy playing the street cone back there, there's a sadness to that. I've featured him in other vlogs. I mean, when you walk around London as much as I do, you see the same performers over and over again. The guy with the street cone, I've seen him in Chinatown. I've featured him on a vlog in Chinatown, performing playing his street cone outside the Paddy Power, the bookies in Chinatown. Every time he got money in the cup, he was in there playing the slot machines. He's probably better. I mean, who knows what he'll do with the cash he gets in that cup, but he's earning good money. But he's probably, yeah, he's spending good money. Probably, yeah, the guy needs help. He ain't gonna get it there. People funding his, I guess, his addictions. They're not exactly living the dream. Sadly, homelessness is a challenge we face here in London. It's not a problem with a simple solution, it's an ongoing challenge. And yeah, if you want to know, if you want to see a video I made about that, check out, I think it was about Oxford Street's Christmas lights last Christmas. Seems like a funny video to include homelessness in, but that is the one. So yeah, if you want to know more about the challenges of homelessness on London streets, check that one out.
Okay, enough doom and gloom. Let's end on a happy note with a happy tune by a band performing outside the pub on Argyle Street. Remember, if you want to see great live theatre, live up-close magic and incredible live music, there are performers here talented enough to fill theatres. However, at London's street performance pitches, all you need is enough change in your pockets to pay for a download, not a night at the theatre.